Summer in the League's Cup and carried into the league play itself. Injuries happened, the train slowed down. We're back on board here in 2024. David Doniga. Right to left, El Salvador in the white from left to right. It is a road game for Inter Miami that will sound like a home game if pregame it was any indication.
Front, as well as the wingbacks, and of course, your two stars up top.
Messi looking for Suarez. It's been a few years since we saw that combo in the sub. Been in the club ranks most of his career. This is Brian Tamacas centering it early.
Just a massive amount of inexperience, though, as well, that he's having to work with. Doniga, 75
for the personnel last year, but in terms of the style, when Tata Martino took over as Gressel's in
24 CONCACAF Champions Cup right around the corner.
See, plays it through Gregor.
Now you found an extra body, right? And they seem to do that all over the pitch.
Messi tried to get back on the end of it. Almost a fortunate bounce, but it's in the hands of Mario Gonzalez. Good to it. The top of the broadcast when we took a look at the lineup. This one slipped through, but the offside flag will come up. These two guys never really had a chance to. Through for Messi, darting at that back line, slipping it through for Gressel.
Making his way to South Florida, excellent form, but one wonders what could be.
Bonilla on the turn, off target. A warning to that back line.
Mistakes that you have to clean up, which we saw so much in 23.
Santos fumbles it.
You pivot across your body positioning.
Suarez.
The good news from them is that most of these guys were here last year. And the ones that they've this season, how much silverware can they bring home?
Tabaka's looking through.
With the roster itself. So how high of a level does it get right away? Not necessarily sure they know that answer, but do they need to know?
Gressel looking for Suarez.
MLS Super Draft in December of how things would be different. What a ball. There's so much that surrounds the squad that's outside the field of play as well.
Suarez hustling, and he'll win that foot race. And he will win Inter Miami a corner. 13 club trophies. When it was the four of them, Alba, Bускets, Suarez, and Messi. And the Euros that will see some players leave the fold. Suarez. Messi keeps it alive. Suarez hustling. It just sort of went away. Whether it was a mix of players, the coaching, all of the above.
And to commit to this process, and they were finding success. Ooh. Well, how do you do from Jordi Alba?
Mid-season form. Diego Flores. It skims through, and it's just wide from Darwin Seren. A couple of careless moments at the back for Inter Miami in the first 25 minutes. The shots have actually belonged to El Salvador. Brought right back in. And when you're a new coach like David Doniga, David Ruiz, among others, over the top towards Suarez.
He loves what we saw from no one out. How's the touch from Luis Suarez?
Still good as ever. It goes down in the 18. Wanted a penalty waved off. He'll be 37 next week. Penalty waved off. He'll be 37 next week. Gonzalez.
Most everybody's on private, but still.
Gressel. 23,000 miles again, rough total. For that last play he made, was wiggling that right leg. And then from there, Atletico Madrid, Nacional, Gremio, and here, one of those players that comes to mind, where every team he's with just seems to win, but Gressel in that conversation as well. Maybe it's why Columbus won. They were on that same team. Messi looking back for Bускets, back for Messi, save! The rebound, saved again! First moment that Inter Miami has sprung to life offensively. And Mario Gonzalez shuts the door twice after a giveaway. 10 to go in this first half. Messi deflected. Allen pressuring.
Just not on the same page there, the run by Gregory and Messi trying to find him.
Bускets, Messi ended up winning in penalties. Same goes against Cincy and Open Cup. Flag stayed down that time. Back line
until June. It's looked like someone was being out for the year, right?
Played through for Alba, flag down, save made. Mario Gonzalez. And he's popping up on some radars after tonight. First half he's having here. It's through for Suarez. Pop back over the top to the far post. Gressel hoping somebody was there to tap it in.
Experience like a Messi, like a Suarez. And then you're also talking about
Suarez, Messi from Bускетс through to Kramaski, and too strong for Messi. But those are the link-ups that you'll slowly start to getting. Bускets and Suarez, 45 minutes just
yeah, it was
about.
at 30, 35 minutes for sure.
Messi goes down, wanted a free kick, and I believe the whistle obliges. So right before Manuel bringing him here, David Beckham throughout the rest of the box. I can't say I've seen this, but Messi goes low. I have never seen a look like that. It might have confused Messi as well. And we'll have
into a 4 with what would imagine would be fun little double pivot underneath. Now Campana all of a sudden becomes the lone striker up top. Again, the company has to have skyrocketed. Now Messi wasn't holding it this time. That's a rough challenge.
Flores will receive the first yellow card of the match. Forget about endorsements and contracts and money and everything else that comes with it. They're just 4 best friends who are playing together on the same team again. They wear it all over their faces, and it's maybe not something you like. The free kick toward the end line, and Dos Santos.
Lovely.
At the back post here. White jerseys had a crack at it. Chief among them.
As linear as you've seen in certain looks so far for Inter Miami this evening. Hamburg, but 4 and 5 was 9.
Gressel in Ruiz. He took a nasty club history, but second in club history nonetheless in goals. Behind Gonzalo Higuain with 23 for Leo Campana. Even most poised, it will be Leo Campana.
Back line. Right, so left-sided, right-sided, outside marking back, 3, 4.
Ruiz.
Merigna por Brozovic. Va a ser una prueba interesante, ¿no? La que va a tener allí Inter Miami.
Se equivoca ahí, responde Gregory.
David Ruiz. Va Ruiz. Sigue Ruiz. La metía al medio Ruiz buscando a Campana. Rebota mucho. La perdió Facundo Farías. Le toca a Tereso Benítez. Se le va larga la pelota a Tereso Benítez. Pase. Buena pelota ahora para conseguir la escapada de Melvin Cartagena. Roba la pelota Gregor en la mitad de la cancha. La tiene Farías. La pelea Darwin Serén. Falta de... Avanza Julio Cibrián. Fuera de lugar, indica en línea. Tiro libre cuando consiguieron adelantado a Tereso Benítez. Segunda mitad, minuto 27. La tiene Roy Taylor, sigue Taylor. Avanza Taylor, la metía al área. Taylor dejaba para Campana. No pudo rematar acá Taylor. Saca la defensa El Salvador por intermedio de Cristian Martínez. David Ruiz. Se escapa David Ruiz. Se mete al área David Ruiz. Llegó hasta el fondo. El pase atrás. Aquí aparecía Kristoff abriendo la cancha ahora sí para Christopher McVeigh. Larga pelota al medio. Ferman. Marcado allí por Gregore. Viene el centro desde el costado. Pelota larga. No alcanza Serén. No alcanzaba anteriormente la pelota allí Steven Vázquez. Julio Cibrián. El toque atrás de nuevo para Cristian Martínez. Le quiere pegar desde afuera por arriba. Mengíbar. Metía buena pelota ahora para la entrada de Steven Vázquez. Aquí hay fuera de lugar. Cristian Martínez de canto para Diego Flores. La levanta Flores. El remate al arco. ¡Al palo! Al travesaño. El tiro. Se salva Inter Miami. La oportunidad por CJ Dos Santos. Inter juega con uno menos. Quedó lesionado